In this episode, we check out the new starports around Colonia and Jacques Station. This fledgling hub of humanity 22,000 light years from Sol is really starting to grow. Hello everybody and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. So the beta for Elite Dangerous 2.2 is finished and I am now back in the live game. This is my Asp Explorer that I haven't seen in quite some time. And we are in Jacques Station. So I'm still way out here in far from the bubble, out in Colonia space, which now is officially called Colonia in the system map and everything. Some major changes has happened out here. All right, so here we are out in the middle of Colonia space. So the nebula here and Jacques Station. And if we zoom out, right, there's all my bookmarks from our trip out here. That is Sol and all of the bubble that everybody normally plays in. And this is where I am, way out here in Colonia space. And you can see now it's actually called Colonia, which is pretty cool. And if we zoom back in, and we take a look at some of the new stuff that we've got around here. If I change this to government type, let's say, and show all of the government types except for none, you're going to notice that there is a bunch of stations out here. Now, I noticed this in the beta as well, that there was a bunch of stations out here, and I didn't think that they were actually like real stations. I just thought they were put in for the beta, but it looks like they're actually all here in the real world. It must have been a result of a community goal or something of that nature. And yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stations out and around Colonia here. And if we look in the actual map for Colonia, so we've got Colonia Hub here. This was there before the beta was released. And that was all there was that there was the base here on the Colonia Hub here on the planet or on the moon. And then there was Jacques Station. And now we have so much more. So what I'd like to do in this episode is I'm going to head out and I'm going to check out each of these bases and kind of give you guys an idea of what's out here now. There are 8 systems now that have something in them, and I don't even know what's in them yet. And I can't even see until we get there. So let's fly off to the first one and let's see what we have out here in Colonia space now. So here we are at Vital Orbital. What has it got going on? So it's got a commodities market, a mission board, a passenger lounge, contacts, stellar cartography, and a crew lounge. According to the system map, Vital Orbital is part of the Colonia Research Division, and it has a bunch of services here, but there's a black market, you can get missions here, docking, repairing, refueling, crew lounge, all that jazz, but there is no shipyard here. So you can come here and definitely stock up on missions. But I do not believe actually as of yet that you can actually get any outfitting out here in Colonia at all that lets you actually get a passenger cabins in your ship. So if you want to do passenger missions out here, you're going to have to bring them with you. So we've got a bunch of boom data delivery missions. And it looks like they're all going to the same location here. It's just one jump away. And it's not a place we've been yet, so I might as well pick all of these up, as many as I can anyway, and go do these missions. So let's take a look at our transactions. Look at this. Romp. And they're all going to the same location, so why not? Yeah, that should help me definitely get friendly with this particular station. Now there's a passenger lounge here, but I have no passenger cabins. But they do have passenger missions here that you could pick up, and look at these. Look at the prices on some of these, like 30 million, I bet you these are all going back. These are all going back to the bubble, I imagine. Like here, 40 million credits, or 46, almost 50 million credits for this mission. But it's going here. Yeah, distance 21. Yeah, that's going back to the bubble. So if we zoom out, yeah, we're back in the bubble. But if you're going back to the bubble, you might as well pick up some of these if you have passenger cabins that can afford it, or that you can put them in, right? That's pretty awesome, actually. Too bad I don't have any passenger cabins. All right, so now I'm going to launch and go to that station and turn all these missions in, and we'll check out what station we have over there. So goodbye, Vital Orbital. here we are at the pit. Alright, let's turn in all of these missions. They're not worth a whole lot of money, but they're definitely worth some reputation. Alright, so turning in all those missions. It looks like the reputation system is a little bit harder nowadays. I remember those boom data deliveries raising my rank a little bit faster. Here we are at the pit. It is a Colonia mining cooperative, an uncontrolled system. It's got a commodities market, a mission board as well, a passenger lounge, contacts, universal cartographies, and a crew lounge, as well as advanced maintenance, but of course no shipyard. So here's where it's located in the system map. The pit's very close to the star in this case. And that is the pit. And here we are at Diva Minds. So we have a commodities market and a mission board, a passenger's lounge, a contacts, and universal cartographies, and a crew lounge, as well as the good old maintenance, of course. So here's the system that Diva Minds is located in and where it is on the map. It's not that far at all from its sun as well. Independent, like all of them in this system, it's a service station. So it looks like we've got a few different types of stations all in around here, which is pretty cool.
Engines stop here.
Under attack.
And evaded an interdiction. Well, didn't evade the interdiction. Submitted to the interdiction and then ran away. Because I am in my exploration ship, which is probably not the greatest idea for doing this. And here we are at Morton's Paradise. So this place has a commodities market, a mission board, a passenger lounge, contacts, cartographics, and a crew lounge. Just like the other ones, I'm seeing a theme here. And this system is much less complicated than the last one, although it is orbiting a beautiful Earth-like planet, and it's got its own little moon around it here. It's kind of a pretty looking little system. It is independent as well, and an extraction economy. And that was Morton's Paradise.
Cutting engines stop here.
And here we are at Colonia Dream. This looks like it's actually a full-on station, not just an outpost. I've been terrorized by this guy named BZI along the way here, though. And I'm almost dead. 25% health. But I managed to get away from him a couple of times. I think I had 2 interdictions. And first time I tried to low wake away, which was a bad idea. Second time I high waked away.
Attention, deploy landing gear.
Oh yeah, landing gear. Second time I high waked away, and that worked a little bit better, although he followed me to the other system. And but I just dropped into normal space and then popped back out, and that seemed to help quite a bit. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not. But we made it to Colonia Dream, and we're going to repair here. So here we are at Colonia Dream. So this one is an independent system. It's got quite a bit of quite a few facilities, but once again, it does not have any shipyard. So I'm kind of starting to think that the only place with a shipyard is actually Jacques Station at this point. It's a refinery and an industrial system, though. So this station actually has quite a bit less than some of the outposts. It's got a commodities market, a mission board, a passenger lounge, a crew lounge, and contacts. But it does have outfitting services here. Ah, that's good to know. So you can outfit your ship here at Colonia Dream. So they don't have, looks like, so they don't have any stock of, no stock says here for a size 6, a size 5, a size 3, size 2. So they don't have a whole lot going on in the optionals. No stock in any of the internals. No stock in the utilities. No stock in the... Huh. Interesting. So it has a shipyard, but it doesn't look like it actually has anything for you to outfit in it. So maybe it's just a place where you could get... So you could get your ships transferred here and your parts transferred here, which is kind of nice. But it doesn't look like you can actually do any upgrading to your ship, unless I'm reading that wrong.
Please fly safely, Commander.
Whew. Evaded. See if he comes after us again. That BZI guy. We're trying to get rid of that cargo right now. Had to get over to Dervish Platform, which is our next destination. Is he still out there? I don't know. So that's a note to self. Actually, it looks like the trade ones, like the trade data, don't seem to get you as much attention. But when you take the ones that have a bit of cargo on them, not so good.
Initiating. Local
Oh, it's BZI again. I'm not going to be able to get to that station. Balacor's research post welcomes us. So here we have commodities market, we have a mission board, passenger lounge, a contacts, universal cartographies, and a crew lounge. We also have our regular maintenance, which is all good. And the system is a single star system with the Balacor's research post, only 125.93 light seconds from the star. Faction is the Colonia Research Department, and there's all of the facilities that it has here, including a black market at this one. Reputation change. So here we go. So like, as I've been going around just looking at all these stations, I've been picking up the missions and dropping them off. Some of them have been troublesome, but it looks like I've been upping my relationship with quite a few. And here we are, finally, at Dervish Platform. This one has been rough to get to. But I've avoided a couple of different pilots coming after me.
Engines disengaged.
Dervish Platform, you were a long time coming. Let's go turn in these missions. This whole experience wasn't supposed to be about turning in missions and getting interdicted, but it did make for a more exciting trip, didn't it? Get rid of these fabricators or whatever they were. Conductive fabrics. Those things cause us lots of trouble. So after all this effort, we have made it to Dervish Platform, which looks like it has a black market, all the basic necessities. It does have outfitting as well here, which is interesting. And it's a high-tech system.
Engines disengaged.
Malick Station. Here we are. Let's turn in the last few missions we have for this place. And we have a commodities market, a missions board, a passenger lounge, contacts, universal cartographies, and a crew lounge, as well as, of course, all of your general maintenance, but no shipyard here. And here's the system it lies in. This one's a pretty big system. It's got quite a few planets and moons and a couple of stars. And here is Malick Station orbiting around this beautiful gas giant. It's got quite a few facilities, including a black market, no outfitting like we said, but it's a refinery outpost, and the Colonia refinery operations is the current faction here. So there we go, in and around Jacques Station, there are all the stations. I have them all bookmarked. I was doing that just as I went along to make sure that I didn't miss any along the way. But yeah, there are all the stations. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different systems in and around Colonia. Colonia is this one right here in the middle. And yeah, we've got a kind of a multitude of different types of outposts. So here in Colonia, we have 2 bases. We have the Jacques Station and the Colonia Hub on the planet. And then out and around here, these are all outposts except for one of them, which is also, I think it's Colonia Dream, which is the station. So it looks like Colonia space is really starting to grow into its own little inhabited bubble of space. If you want to be a pioneer on the frontier of human space, or just get away from the war and the politics of the original bubble, now might be the time to head to Colonia. Before you go, let me know if you enjoyed the video by hitting the like button or leaving a comment. This really helps me know if you're enjoying the series and does wonders to expose the video to more awesome people just like you. If you're new to my channel and want to be notified when I release new videos or go live, don't forget to subscribe. My active series at the moment, of course, includes Elite Dangerous, as well as XCOM 2, Pulsar the Lost Colony, and Space Engineers. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute great one, and I'll see you next time.